Tell me about yourself.
Yeah, I'm also doing fantastic, and I would love to introduce myself. That my
Oh,
name is Fulbabu, and I came from Bihar at Muzaffarpur district. I'm a student, and this year I have completed my graduation. That's all
okay.
about me. And if you want to know about my hobby, then I love to read books. That's all about
Hey,
me. I'd
oh,
love
it's a
to hear about you something. If you don't
mm-hmm.
mind, just introduce yourself too.
Yeah, sure, sure. Why not? As you know, my name is Nisha. I'm connecting to you from Delhi, and as concern my education, I have done master from Delhi University, and I'm married. I have two kids, and in my leisure time, I teach some lady students. And if you talk about my hobbies, so I am very fond of traveling. So that's all about me. And I forget something like I'm a YouTuber too, because I started my YouTube journey in 2023. Yeah.
In,
So that's all
in
about me.
2023.
Yeah, 2023. But last year I was not connected with with this process because I was quite busy, so I didn't follow to upload the video too. So you can say it's a if you cut the last year, so hardly it completed the 1 year totally. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, being a mother and you are also married, so you definitely have a lot of works to do. So,
Mhm.
to
True.
find out some times for give this YouTube, it's really difficult for you. I can imagine the situation of your lives right now that you might be busy in your daily lifestyle, but still you are trying to find out some times to give on YouTube and do
Mhm.
something extra. So that's really good things that you are trying to do in your life.
Yeah, yeah. You said always homemaker or housewife always keep their self behind. So they always keep the first their family
Mm.
priority, and all these things. So
Yeah,
maybe their
yeah,
dreams or their likings or their passion is lag behind, overburden of the all responsibility on her shoulder. So that's
yeah,
the.
yeah,
Mhm.
definitely.
So, as you told, you are very fond of books, reading books. So I can
Mhm.
see the lots of big books behind you. So, which kind of book are you interested? Are you read on a daily basis?
Yeah, it's kind of self-help books. I mostly read these books, self-help. And
Mhm.
right now, I'm reading the book that is The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, which is written
Okay.
by, yeah,
Good.
which is
Mhm.
which is written by Joseph Murphy. So that's book are in my hand right now. So this book
Okay.
I am reading right now, and it's really like amazing book about mindset. In this book, I have read one things a line that is,
Mhm.
you are what you think all the time in your mind.
Hmm.
So
Yes.
yeah, it's very important to train your brain to do something like just imagine yourself like the things that you are doing right now. Um,
Mhm.
so
Mhm.
that kind of thoughts in your head. That's why you are doing that things. And
Mhm.
if there would be thoughts about about success, so you might be
Hmm.
doing something great things in your life. So it's totally
Hmm.
up to you what kind of thoughts that you are giving yourself and that you
Hmm.
are becoming like that. So these are
Hey,
the
it's
things
good.
which is mentioned in this book, and I have read this one. And actually, I am impressed by this book, the things which is
Okay.
written in this book, and I am aware, like what kind of thought I should give to myself so that I can be
Hmm.
the person.
Mhm. It's a great actually. It's a
Yeah,
like a it means that this book is motivate to do some good work. It's a good
yeah,
because that gives you a one kind of energy which is help you to progress. All
yeah,
good things you are read in this book, and maybe in unconscious or conscious mind
yeah,
you just start following these things automatically. Quite
yeah,
good.
yeah,
And
yeah,
there is a word manifestation. Nowadays,
Yeah,
I read so many videos, just that manifestation, which think are you think it again and again in a positive way. So ultimately, after some time, you can achieve that thing, whatever you are thinking in a positive way.
exactly. You were saying absolutely right. I have, started my reading journey in 2023. And
Mhm.
since then, I have seen so many changed inside of me. Like,
Okay.
I have started reading book. That's why I'm here right now on this platform to improving my English. And even I'm just also making video on YouTube. So that's all happened just because of one habit, that is reading. Reading really
Mm-hmm.
changed my life. Like the way I was thinking and the way I am thinking right now, it's totally different. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
I agree. The books are our really friends. So even they are good friends.
yeah.
Always. True. You started your reading journey. Before that,
Mhm.
you said in your conversation, you just have changed yourself only reading books. So before,
Mhm.
when you didn't start the reading, so, like the habit of reading, what was your condition and what difference do you feel right now?
Like the condition of my mindset was like I was thinking towards anything, like I have to do anything in my life. Then I was thinking it's too difficult for me to be a successful person. It's required so many things, and that's are not inside of me. So
Hmm.
before reading the book, I was thinking like that. But right now, I am thinking like I am a infinite person, that I can do
Hmm.
anything which I can imagine in my mindset. And I
Hmm.
also aware my minds to think about in a positive way.
Hmm.
So these are
Yeah.
the things. And also, like what I was thinking to, make money, it's really difficult for me.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
after reading The Rich Dad and Poor Dad, which is
Oh,
written
yeah.
by Robert Kiyosaki,
Yeah.
that I completely changed my mindset towards money. How successful
Hmm.
people think about money and how an unsuccessful person think about money. What is the
Hmm.
difference between both person? And what is the
Hmm.
reason behind it? Like successful people become more successful and unsuccessful people become more unsuccessful in their life.
Yeah. Hmm.
So these are the things which I am able to learn after
Hmm.
reading these kind of books. So that's
Hmm.
why I say everyone's to, because like this is one of the best habits everybody should start in their life in
Hmm.
2025, because I
Hmm.
have seen like every successful person.
The people who just passionate, like for example, a person is very hard worker. He just doing hard work simultaneously, and you never think about money. Maybe one day he will reach automatically.
Yeah,
Hmm. It's a good book, actually.
yeah,
Yeah.
actually
Yes. Go ahead,
yeah
please.
this is yeah this
Hmm.
was actually, like these are the things which is very very important for the human beings. Like if they are on this world, then like what happens when you are reading books, then you are learning, from the writer's life. Actually writers have written about their life in that book, and you are
Hmm.
learning from them, like what kind of situation they have faced in their life, and
Hmm.
somewhere you are also relating those points in your
Hmm.
life, because you
Hmm.
might be passing through that stage of your life.
Hmm.
So that's why
True.
there is the beliefs comes from
Hmm.
your side, that writer were also in that position where I am right now. And if
Hmm.
he can do that things, like why not me?
Hmm. Do you speak well? You speak. So tell me about English, your English learning journey.
Actually, like I have started my English speaking journey in 2022. I mean,
Okay.
almost 6 year went by in 2022. Then I
Hmm.
have started. this English speaking journey. And
Mm-hmm.
I have started my English journey from reading the books. Like my brothers bring one book at home, and my brother
Okay.
also don't know how to speak in English. So they
Okay.
start reading, yeah, they start reading this book. So they just purchase one book from Amazon, that is
Okay.
The Richest Man in Babylon, and they
Okay.
have started reading that book. So from where, you know,
Mm.
I I was interested, like my brother was reading that book, so I also started reading that. And from
Mm.
there, their interest come out inside of me that I will run this, I will read this book. So
Mm.
then after, even like in a beginning, I was not able to understand a single line's meaning in English at that moment.
Mm.
But still, I was reading books.
Mm.
That habits make me realize, that habits made me right now that I'm able to read books and
Mm.
understand the every meaning of that book.
Okay.
And I also, and I what I did with it, like the
Mm-hmm.
things which I am reading, which I was reading in the book. So I
Mm.
was trying to mesmerize that things in short. And I
Mm.
started recording myself in front of camera.
Okay.
Like from the beginning, there was a one more habits inside of me that I have to speak anything, then I start recording myself in front of camera. And
Hmm.
honestly, I'm telling you that these habits helped me a lot, because at
Mm.
that moment I didn't have any kind of environments where I can practice my English, but I make
Mm.
this smartphones camera my friends. And all the
Okay.
time, yeah, and all the time I just take my phone like this and open camera and start recording, and I speak whatever comes in my mind. Whether,
Okay.
yeah, whether I was recording myself in a wrong English or
Mm.
right English, that
Yeah.
doesn't matter for
That.
me at that moment. But my
Mm.
focus was to learn English. Whether I am practice this right or wrong, it doesn't matter for me. The only
Mm.
things matter to me that I am practicing or not.
Mm. How much time do you practice in a day?
Actually, like after reading and when I wake up in the morning and after 5 and 6 hours, the things which I did in daily routine. So I
Mhm.
trying to, speak all those things in the camera.
Okay.
And
So
that's why
you.
I also, yeah, build confidence inside of me. So
Mm.
whenever I come in front of camera,
Mhm.
you can see right now that there is no hesitation in my
You,
face.
you you seem very
Uh,
confident.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I can
So
speak confidently just because
okay.
of I have passed this camera so many times in my life. That's why I'm
Mm.
confident this much right now.
After that, after practicing the lots of recording, and you just
Mm.
again start watch your videos, and you just watch your body language, your face reading. Yeah, it's a camera recording help you a lot actually, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Can I ask one question? Like you were saying, when you started your journey at the time, you were not confident while speaking English. So, have you remember any incident when you just start speaking with your co-learner? Are you just feel, you just feel that the people with whom I am having a conversation, it just make me joke or make a joke
Yeah,
on
yeah.
me or like that?
Yeah, yeah, everyone. Like sometimes I also try to speak with my friends, like when I was in my 12th standard. So, like
Okay.
what my friends tell me, Pulva,
Mm.
why are you trying to speak in English?
Mm.
You are just wasting your time. Even you
Okay.
are not speaking right English, and even you are not confident. Whenever you
Mm.
are speaking, you also hesitate.
Mm.
So why are you trying to speak in English? I can talk to you in Hindi. Why are you not trying to talk with me in Hindi?
Mm.
Because I am talking to you Hindi and you are showing that you are Angrez.
Mhm.
So they were saying like this, but still I was trying. And after, like 1 year of my journey, I found a application that was
Mhm.
Body Talk. Body Talk.
Body. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I heard this app first time.
yeah.
Body talk.
So,
Body
yeah,
talk.
Body Talk. Body Talk. So
Okay.
I, yeah, so I used to practice on that platform because everybody were on that platform co-learner and everyone
Okay.
there to learn English. So
Hmm.
whenever I connect call on that Body Talk, so just people talk to me in English and they don't make fun to me because they are also there to learn English.
Yeah.
Even the people, even the co-learners, I mean the opposite person, I'm just talking with who also speak wrong English, and I was also speaking wrong English. So we both were, like at the same stage. So we don't
Yeah.
make
I can
fun to each
understand.
other.
I can understand. I can
Yeah,
understand because I'm also a caller, so I can getting it
yeah,
very very straight
yeah.
way.
Because like when I was making call on that platform, so
Mm-hmm.
I was not getting any person who is confident and fluent in English. Like everybody's maybe they are just coming there on that platform. They just make first call on that. They are just speaking tutti frutti English. Like sometimes they also speak in Hindi. Some
Mm-hmm.
when I connect with some people, they directly said me, brother, you are from Bihar, so do you know Bhojpuri? So they are trying to talk to me in Bhojpuri. So yeah, this
Maybe
kind of
they are very beginner. Maybe they are a very basic student or beginner.
yeah, and
Yeah.
I was also basic
At the time.
student.
Okay. You are talking about that time. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, then after I knew one more application that was Joe Stock.
Yeah, Josh talk. Yeah, yeah. I knew
Yeah,
it, Josh talk, but I
yeah.
was not aware of the body talk.
Joe
Yeah.
Stock. So that was paid application. So I paid 499 for 1 year on that
Hmm.
platform to have
Okay.
unlimited calls with co-learners. But
Mm-hmm.
the person I connected on that platform that was confidence. Now let me ask something about yourself. I mean
Oh,
about
what
your English speaking journey.
okay. Yeah, if it was very funny. If you ask my English only journey, it was very funny because a incident happened with me. Actually, I told you I am very fond of traveling. So once I went to a foreign trip actually with my family. They have had a distance to me. Actually, I lagged behind my family. So suddenly, a foreigner came to me and he started talking with me. Then I was able. At that time, I'm talking about 3 years ago. At that time, I was not good at my English, so it was a tutti frutti. So
Mm.
he came to me. He started asking me a way address. Then, then he asked me some address. Then I replied, "What? Kya?" I on the started laughing actually. Then I decided to learn this language because without English you can't survive if you are very fond of traveling. Second reason
Yeah.
is that the incident when I felt very ashamed because I was not able to I didn't give him a correct answer to him in correct way. First incident is this, and second, so I wanted to open English speaking classes in my NGO. I have been teaching student in Hindi medium students. I am teaching, but it comes to the speaking. I teach them in English grammar and all these, but when it comes to talking terms, like speaking terms, I was not very fluent at the time. Then my students, all the time, they wanted to me. I should open English speaking classes in my NGO. That's the second reason when I started my speaking journey. So it was a
What I observe one things, I mean, in our society or in our coaching convent,
hmm,
what teacher do? They start teaching grammars to the student as a subject.
Mm.
Actually, they haven't ever tried to, teach you this language as
Mm.
a language.
Other language. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we are unable to speak English so far in our career. If the
Mm.
teacher who teach us English as a language, then we started speaking in
Yeah.
our 12th
I
and
I remember we used to in if I talk about my time at the time we used to learn alphabet like at in a sixth standard ABCD, and
yeah,
we used to take it 6 years to learn the simple sentences, to make a simple sentences in English. So it was very boring pattern of education at that time.
yeah,
English, today's scenario, English is very important. Even in our era, it was very important. But
yeah,
unfortunately, at that time, we were not that kind of technology, which is we having a conversation right now, like Skype or all these. So, what is this generation is very lucky because they have a
yeah,
lots of tools their hand and they can enhance their English. If you have a passion, they can learn everything because you just
yeah,
sit at your home and you can learn anything else, whatever you want. So yeah, it's
yeah,
your generation is very lucky. I want to say
yeah.
that.
I'm also consider myself as a lucky person because
Yeah,
I have so many tools right now to learn this language, and just because of tools, I am able to speak in English. So that's
yeah,
why I consider myself I am a lucky person.
yeah. You're lucky. So it was a wonderful conversation, Pool Babu, because I have given a 7:30 time to another co-learner. So
Oh,
I have to
mm-hmm.
leave. I have to
Yeah.
pack up the session. Okay. So it
Okay,
was
okay.
a
Just go.
great conversation with you, and you are a good speaker, and you spoke very confidently. So uh, best of luck
Yeah,
for
it
you.
was really nice conversation with you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, and my all the wishes with you. You become a more advanced. You reach just more level advanced levels. So my all the wishes with you. Okay, God
Okay,
bless you.
okay. Thank you very much, you.
Okay, dear.
Okay.